0FXB Radtel 880G. So when you're in full band mode, so that means you're in a, so if we go to VFO here, we can actually type in, let's go to VFO, we can actually type in a CB frequency. Okay, and that's because we're in full band mode. To get into full band mode, you turn it off, hold the down arrow, turn it on, and when you turn it on, it will actually say full band mode. There you are, full band tuning, which is good for mix and matching the frequencies. But the problem is when you go into multi standby, which means sort of scanning all three at the same time, you only ever hear one anyway. If you go menu, then go basic settings, and then go up until you see multi standby. There it is there. 27. Select it. You can turn it on, but it just doesn't work. So although you can still receive all three, you have to physically do it. You can hear that on the, let's call it the C band. And if we go to memory here, it's still really good radio. That's the hub net. WR, you're moving down with the orange button. And then GB3 Bravo Charlie. So you still, but you have to physically select them. Again, it's a bug, and I sort of understand. Look, it's automatically found that one. And let's move away from that frequency. Just wait. Let's move away again. See if it will automatically. Give it a minute to find it. It might do it. No. If we go down to the bottom, then it's there. Look, so you could scan it in memories, I suppose. So again, it's just a small bug. I mean, people, I've noticed people, they will slate the whole radio because one thing on the radio that they would like working doesn't work. And then that's it. They say it's a load of rubbish. I mean, I don't understand why they would do that. This radio is fantastic. It receives the HF bands, air band, marine band, PMR bands, VHF, UHF, GPS when I've got a lock. I'm not outside at the moment. It's got this amazing scan, which you can actually hear the scan as well, and it will scan around air band, HF mode, broadcast radio, triple PTT, big battery, lovely big colour screen. Yeah, that's HF bands there. Double antenna, I know the middle one's receive. And then, but because a couple of things on it don't work, they say it's a load of junk. I mean, I don't, it's just, why is it that people just can't wait to completely bad mouth something just because it's got a couple of little bugs? I mean, the APRS isn't working perfect. It is working, the APRS, but it's not working perfect. But, you know, and I've had messages, but it doesn't mean, oh, that's it. Let's just completely slate the whole radio. Yeah, just because, just looking at different settings. Oh, look, you can turn on to receive all that. Just because a few things don't work. If a few things don't work, fair enough. Ah, there's a beacon list. What's that? If a few things don't work, fair enough. Email Radtel, email iRadio, tell them you've got a bug here. I mean, there is a language barrier. It does take time. And then they'll go off, and they're very responsive. They're always trying to improve bugs, but to change firmware, to rewrite firmware, they have to, you know, they're paying people to do this, and it takes time. And I'm sure that the person who rewrites this very sophisticated firmware, and it is sophisticated, it will try and solve the bugs that we tell them. For example, you can't see the zone names, although you can see they've now added the colors to the channel names. It'd be nice to see the zone names, you know, and the channel names here. Okay, instead of seeing channel 5, that's actually a zone that's actually a zone name, and I've changed the zone name in the software. It works fine, but you don't see it on the radio. These are bugs. These aren't the reason to completely slate a They don't just slate the company and the radio, they slate the whole country. I mean, that's ridiculous. Bye for now.